All right, well, thank you. Normally when I begin, I like to pause for a moment up front to let the crowd noise die down, but we can just jump right in tonight. Come on, it's our comedy festival, for God's sake. Festival. There you go. So this summer, I took a vacation this summer, right? Beginning of the summer, I took my son to Boston, Massachusetts. My son wanted to go to Boston, Mass. I took my son to Fenway Park. Fenway Park to see the Boston Red Sox play the New York Yankees. I will tell you this, if you're a baseball fan, even if you're not a baseball fan, there's no better way to introduce your child to human hatred than to go to that game. They hate each other. They're so damn loyal. That's what I love, though, about the sport fan. You got a team. That's your team. One life, one team, your team. And your team could suck. And a sport fan is going to pay money to watch that team suck just for themselves. Shit, I wish I had comedy fans that loyal. Dedicated, man. You come back next time with your face painted looking like me. I'm going to say, who's your comedian? You're going to say J.P. Connolly. Someone says, is he funny? You go, well, not this year, but next year. Comedy Festival! Thanks for doing that, man. I've been having to practice my fist bump lately. I swear to God, I'm off. I don't know what happened to me. This guy came up to me with a fist bump, but I went in for the handshake. I physically caught his fist with my hand and wrapped my fingers around it and then held it for an uncomfortable second because I didn't know what to do with it. And I thought letting go prematurely would appear homophobic. So to save the moment, I said, paper beats rock, better luck next time. Save that. So I have almost made 100% peace with the fact that my son has a stepdad now. Almost did it. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good to go. You're shaking your head no. I did it, sir. I made it. It was a hard journey because the visual of another man in my dad ecosystem was a struggle for me. I remember the first time I saw this. My son had a basketball game. He showed up to the game with his mom and the stepdad, and they just looked like a happy little family. And I just looked like an uncomfortable man lurking near them. But I'm not an angry man. I'm not a petty man. I am a big boy. I can handle my emotions. So to support my son, I showed up to the next game with a t-shirt that said, Parker's real dad. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I love you people. Thank you. It is hard to be a comedian and a parent. I'm not going to lie. It's two different parts of the brain. We have the comedy brain, and then we have the parent brain, and sometimes the comedy brain will leapfrog the parent brain and make a decision where clearly parent brain should have been the one calling the shots at the time. Like when my son was little, he lost a tooth, and he came to me. He was very upset, and he goes, Dad, will the bleeding stop? And of course, as a parent, you're like, you're going to be fine. And the comedian me was thinking, you might want to get your affairs in order. I'm like, remember what happened to your brother? And he was like, I had a brother? It was a great joke at the time. You're shaking your head no, brother, but the answer is yes. Yes. He's a fine boy. I've raised a fine young man. He's 12 years old, right? 12 years old, and I've never struck my son. I've never hit my son. But he asked me the other day, he goes, yeah, but would you ever hit me? Which is a legitimate question. And I think if you're a parent and you don't hit your kids and they ask you that question, it's very important that you reassure your children that that option is always on the table. When I was a kid, getting hit was on the table. So was getting hit at the table. It could happen anytime. I'm a child of the 1970s. In the 1970s, children, we had these looks on our faces that our parents just had to wipe off. But my son was livid that I would not just come out and say that I would never hit him. He goes, why won't you say it? Why won't you just say to me, I will never hit you? And I said, well, because there might be a scenario. He said, well, like what? I said, well, what if you lose your mind? What if you get hopped up on the drugs and you try to kill me? I might have to knock your ass out. He said, I cannot believe that you would knock me out. I said, well, I can't believe you're doing drugs trying to kill me. But guess what? My parents hit me, but guess what? I love my parents, right? I love my parents. My mom is 83 years old. She's still alive. What am I supposed to do? Hit my mom? But I keep the option on the table. You guys are a lot of fun.